A toddler misbehaves. In many Western homes, there's a clear next step. The naughty chair. Alone, facing a wall, until the timer runs out. In a Pakistani home, something completely different happens. His grandmother pulls him closer, onto her lap, into her arms. Is isolation actually the wrong way to discipline a child? Welcome to Mentivara, where we explore the quiet wisdom hidden inside Pakistani culture. Today we're looking at something that surprises a lot of Western parents: the complete absence of the naughty chair in most Pakistani households. Instead, there's something grandmothers have practiced for generations, what we're calling the lap of correction. Let's break down why. The naughty chair, or timeout, became popular parenting advice for a simple reason. It gives a child space to calm down without a parent losing their temper in the moment. The method is straightforward. Child misbehaves. Child is placed in a designated spot, alone, usually for 1 minute per year of age. No talking, no eye contact. Just silence until the timer ends. But here's what a growing number of child psychologists are now questioning. What is actually happening inside that child during those silent minutes? During a timeout, a toddler is often still flooded with big emotions: anger, embarrassment, fear, and he's expected to process all of it completely alone. His brain, especially the part responsible for self-regulation, the prefrontal cortex, is still years from being fully developed. Asking him to calm himself down in isolation is, in some ways, asking him to do something his brain isn't built to do yet. Now here's what happens in a Pakistani household instead. The grandmother doesn't send the child away. She pulls him onto her lap. Sometimes mid-tantrum, still crying. She holds him, firmly but gently, and begins speaking softly. Not yelling, not lecturing, just staying. This is what we're calling the lap of correction. Discipline that happens through closeness, not distance. So, why does this actually work? Here are 4 reasons. Number 1. Co-regulation. A child's nervous system, especially before age 6, cannot fully calm itself down alone. It needs to borrow calm from an adult's nervous system nearby. Sitting on a calm grandmother's lap literally helps regulate a child's heart rate and breathing in a way that sitting alone in a chair cannot. Number 2. Correction without shame. Isolation often unintentionally teaches a child, when I do something wrong, I am sent away. The lap of correction teaches something very different. Even when I make a mistake, I am still held. The behavior is corrected. The bond is not broken. Number 3. Real-time guidance. Because the grandmother is physically present, she can talk the child through what happened, right as it happens. Timeouts, by design, remove this conversation entirely. Number 4. The lesson lands when the child is calm. Grandmothers often wait until the crying slows, then gently explain what went wrong. Not during the peak of the meltdown, but right after, while still close. This timing matters more than most parents realize. This isn't just tradition. Attachment research, going back decades, supports this completely. Studies on child development consistently show that secure physical closeness during distress, not separation from it, builds the strongest long-term emotional regulation. Children who experience consistent comfort during difficult moments tend to develop better self-control later, not worse. The fear that closeness creates a spoiled or dependent child is largely not supported by the research. Here's my honest take. The naughty chair isn't cruel. Most parents who use it love their children deeply and are simply following advice they were given. But there's a real difference between punishment and correction. Punishment says, you did something wrong, now face the consequence alone. Correction says, you did something wrong, and I'm going to stay right here while we fix it together. Pakistani grandmothers never needed a research paper to know which one builds a calmer, more secure child. They just never stopped holding on. If this video gave you a new way to think about discipline, subscribe to Mentivara. Every week, we uncover the wisdom inside Pakistani culture that the modern world is only just beginning to understand. Comment below, did your grandmother ever discipline you this way? I want to know.